All right, guys, in this video, I'm actually going to demonstrate how to access many resources inside of Desmos. So Desmos was founded in 2007, and throughout the years, or as the years have passed, they've added more and more features for teachers and students alike. One of the newest features is the classroom feature, okay, which is actually something that was only added within like the past 5 years for teachers to use. So let's go ahead and click into this. We're going to look at the side that says for teachers. Okay, now they have a few different cool features and ways to navigate this website. Let's say we were looking for a particular activity on linear functions. Okay, we could go ahead and type in whatever we're looking for. Okay, click there and it looks like they have 10 different activities, okay, that are all on linear functions. Now you can go ahead and just scroll through and click in and kind of see what they have to offer. For example, they have describing lines, writing equations. They even tell you about how long it would take to work through the activity in your classroom. And then also if you click into it, one of my favorite things is you can actually just preview it from the student's point of view. So yes, you have the ability to assign it to your students, but if you want to preview what it looks like on their end before, you can hit the preview button and you can scroll through the activity and even play around with the activity and do whatever it is asking you to do. Then, if you did want to assign this particular activity, you could either create your own classrooms inside of this platform, or if you didn't want to create your own classrooms, you can use a single session code. You can make that single session code last as long as you want, let's say 2 weeks, create the invite code, and then once you have that invite code created, okay, you can have the student link. You can copy and paste this and share this either on your whiteboard. You could turn it into a QR code for students to scan, or they can just go here and type in this 6-digit code to begin the activity. Now, what's really cool is once the students begin the activity, whether it's through the link or through creating a classroom and assigning it that way, you can view the dashboard. Okay, now what's nice about viewing the dashboard is you can actually see where the students are making progress. You can see where they stand. You can see what they have answered, whether it's a short response, a long response, multiple choice. You can view it student by student, okay, or you can just see a summary of where everyone is at the exact same time. Now, obviously, I don't have anyone completing this activity, so we don't see any progress being made, but teachers can view that either at home if you were teaching the lesson online, or even if you were in the classroom, the teacher could be behind their computer and just see a snapshot of where everyone stands. Now, if we go back, notice I used the search bar before. If we go back, we can actually look at featured collections. Okay, and if you scroll down, they have lots of different options to pick from. Anything from, let's see, elementary grades, okay, all the way through high school subjects. The last thing that I will mention in Desmos Classroom, if we go back to the home page, is that you can actually create activities on your own. This can be time consuming, but once you have a great activity, it's really useful. So if you do want to create your own activity, you can go to custom activities and begin to create your own. Now this can be a challenging process, but if you use different YouTube videos of people who have created their own activities, I do think it is actually user friendly. Then you can tailor the lesson to engage the exact standards or the exact content that you want to engage. But my favorite part is the fact that they have an abundance of resources that are already pre-made that you could select from to use inside of your math classroom. And the final thing that I will mention is if you go back to, let's just go back to the home page. Okay, Desmos didn't start with these classroom features. Originally, Desmos started as a graphing calculator where students could just access a graphing calculator for free. Obviously, graphing calculators are very expensive, So this website is completely free for students and for teachers alike. There are zero fees associated, even if you are creating a classroom, even if you are assigning activities. Okay, there are no limitations to the users. So what's nice is instead of having a $100 graphing calculator, your students could use their device, their phone, their school laptop, and they can use this to graph lines. So let's say y equals 2x, let's see, plus 7, right? Originally, students will be able to do this exact same thing in their calculator, okay? But let's say calculators aren't available, or if it's out of reach for the student's price point, then this is an online tool they could use at home and inside of the classroom. It even has a cool feature where you can put it on test mode, where if students, let's say, are using their cell phone, if you put it into test mode, they cannot access anything else in their cell phone while they're in test mode. So that's a quick just overview of how this resource is useful.